Base drop. Rar. Welcome back to Metroid Dread. I'm TryclydeTamer. Something something Samus is a lamer. Gonna go out here and finish this thing. Then something something that is gonna make me sing. Alright, if I haven't already scared you away, we're back to Metroid Dread. Gonna be checking my audio. And gonna zoom through a lot of games because some games have been acquired in Black Friday-ish sales. Inshallah, this stream might not even go into Friday, because it's 10:01 p.m. Oh man, I'm kind of starting late. Not like me to do that here in Metroid game. This game in particular. It's fine. I don't even know if it's going to last 2 hours. I'm just going to hopefully do well on the final boss and any things in between. And then show some extra stuff. I don't know, it could very well get past the point. Just gotta do some final cleanup. In Dyren, Ellen, Farinia, but not Gavrin, but then Hanubia, yes indeed. Alright, here we go. Metroid Dread, we're pretty close to done. We're approaching the point. Oh, 15 is the number. I thought it was 12. Either way, but gonna get started right there. Only 15% more of the game to go. In about a fifth of the time. Oh man, new content unlocked in the gallery. We'll view that when the time is right for everything. Very ripely and rightfully going for it. I'm sure I'm going to get less time, because we're just short of 7.5 hours, cumulatively. Metroids, Bioengineers, Shine Sparking, Recharge Stations, Power Grip. Very nice. And do things lovely-ish-tastically, because that is a thing that makes sense to be said. Welcome to Back Metroid Land. Yeah, to Back Metroid Land. I just gotta make some rationales for the awkward, strange things I say. See, the way last time I ended with getting an item right by the yellow teleporter here in Dyren. Let's give a little look-see at the map, see? Just so we can see my P or something. Just to get going on to the next little thing. I think I might want to dip right over there into the next room. I'll probably move just however will be needed. Gotta watch out for the saw friends. Just stay in this mode to completely annihilate everything and everywhere, all the stuff, all the time. Or I could just dash into you like that to have the fun. But I'm going to squeeze over into this room and work my way up for what's to come. A thing that I probably could have gone back to before, but don't even need to do some grapple snooting. I'm not even going to clear things out right now as we do the final cleanup and get everything nice and well. We're almost at like a 255 number, which is like kind of more so the standard. Alright, what's the best thing to approach? Let me de-approach that one. Then obviously down there is some junk to deal with. I don't know if that's going to really be the best thing to reach. There's this over here, a power bomb tank that we know about. But I'll just move around however it's fitting, which I'm not really want to touch there yet because I could just go to Farinia, but I also have to finish Ellen. Approach that probably from Gavrin, or just do the global map. There's no warps into Ellen. I could take the warp from there. Or the orange one, back in Cataris. Who even knows, or I can just walk around manually. Let's see what's kind of the best way to travel downward. Go this way, past the purple teleporter, so I guess I'll do that. Just to see how things fall into place for me. Even though I've placed the color red. Oh well, red I shall follow. That I shall do. This too shall pass. Yeah, what do I need to recover here? Nothing. Because I'm too good for everything. Not even seeing too much recovery juice to be gotten. While everything ex-parasitifies. Surprised I'm not really getting hit by much around here. Just tie everything around. Just enjoy it. Whoa! Trying to do something to be shot with. Yeah, just want to get some pulse radar going on. Just to see if there's any hidden stuff to go through. Here's a place where I kind of sequence broke through a little bit before. But oh well, we're just gonna work our way down. Squeeze off to the next thing if I can. Just like that. And it's time to Shine Spark. Yeah, just like this. And let's do a crouching. There we go. That's the way I wanted to go with it. Squeeze right into that. Very nicely. Going to get moving on and clear stuff away. Just to clear things out. Feel better about everything. And I do indeed feel quite good. Going to clear my markers, because that's a good thing to do. And that right there is not needed. That's probably going to be like the finalization area to reach. I think I kind of want to reach an area around here for that So we know that's there. And that is pretty accessible from here. We just gotta go through the steps of it all. Maybe even preserve a little bit of shine sparkery. Like this. Let's see if this works for me. Yeah, of course, wouldn't really go too far anyway. But it's the thought that counts when it comes to the style of it all. I'm just gonna blump into you like that. Some things have been used, some things have not. Wait, what? Do I have it? I was about to say, like, do I have a shine spark charge? What's the reason for that? Why is it so dark? Yeah, nothing gonna happen there. I'm just gonna schmoop my way into you. That's why they call it schmoopel. Yeah, there's like a whole corner I haven't been into, but it's not like it's important to get into. I'm just destroying everything so completely, absolutely, utterly descrupulated. Alright, can't really squeeze through there. Just have to work around for it. Go through the corner of non-necessary. I'm just gonna squeeze past the enemies and bonk. Oh, yep, here is indeed a place of shine sparking, so probably should have been a little bit more equipped and ready to do it. I have an idea for the approach, because it's really not that bad. I'm just gonna get it started right here. Be like this. Then we're gonna refresh it just like that, just to have a little bit of room. Get the slidey mode. Slidey through there. And yeah, I don't have the juice for it. Not right now, at least. But I will, in due time, have the juice that is needed for doing everything. Can I crouch it here? I don't know. Probably don't need to refresh it. There's ways I can approach. Of course, it's a Shine Spark puzzle where I get strange confusion about. Hiya! Okay, here we go. Crouch it. Move it. Go, go, go. And just go right forward. Okay. Just don't want to have any sort of complicated movements. Get it done. So there goes that. Very nice plus 10. Only 14 to get filled out. But here's an interesting setup where we need to kind of be around corners and everything. Maybe even think about it. Yeah, think about it. Oh well, just at least get it targeted and then I can get shooting. Maybe just shoot that one along the way. Just get it targeted. And shoot it inward. Don't shoot at the inward. Wait, that would be a very strange thing to do. I'm just saying words, I'm not making any sort of implications. Okay, there we go. Just get them all shot. Just make a little awkward jump about it. Then I do be thinking we're in some sort of room. Let me just do this for the sake of coverage. Get all that out of the way. Then it looks like we're going to need to cross bomb a little bit. Especially with that happening. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I see what's happening, yeah. In fact, I'm going to power bomb. And then cross bomb like that. Just so I can... What? Do some grappling? Okay, here's how it's done. Now, like the way it's going on. I'm gonna work my way out. Now, thinking about it. Because I can just bomb the way through. Yeah, there we go. I was thinking the best way to handle it is to get the grapple thing out of the way. Get your best momentum possible. So not much power bomb needed to actually get through there. We got it figured out. Such nice and well everything. What even is our percentage here in Berinia now as we gotta do the final cleanup? I think there's a whole lot of nothing around corners this way. So looks like 4 items. And I believe they'd all be there 5% at a piece of time. Because I think we're all good. Alright, let me go and clear that away. One of the more difficult ones, one could even say about it. The whole water area I haven't even been to. So let me just mark you right there. There's obviously that can be done and dealt with. A speed booster block. Looks like we initiate the speed booster there. Initiate everything in our sight. And the Thanksgiving dinner. Whole lot of jokes to make. Alright, the blighter. Oh yeah, this one. This one. Gotta have this one. And the yellow marker is already set up in place. Yeah, just gotta check them. 1, 2, 3. Is there a different one I have set somewhere? I mean, let me just do that. Oh yeah, you can't highlight them. Only because that's there, and I once had it marked at a time. What a mark. Alright, the best way to approach is just to loop-de-doo back around there. I mean, I could get down there and work my way up. Nah. Looks like that might be a little bit inaccessible. So I'm just gonna backtrack a little bit. I had to go this way for the current situation of it all. Hiya. And you can still preserve it from there. So much that you can go kabloomy. Not that there was much to be gotten. Alright, oh yeah, let's squeeze through here. Man, imagine facing an Emmy in here. Haha. Couldn't be me. The 900%ing king. I didn't even go as high up as I need to. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and get that. Not that one, but one we need to get on the way to. Either way, it's like, not that. The semi Z57-ish experiments. The one that was a bit more successful. Alright. In and out to here. Am I still not high enough? No, I just gotta loop around more. I'll make my way to it. Aruma died a few times that. And this guy. You thought I was gonna try to parry it. Might as well, but not much need to now that it's dead. You're gonna absorb into my face energy. Is that a little sneaky doo I could have gone through? I think I'll go through the sneaky doo. This might help a little bit. Sneaky doo where the dynamo was before in the cold room. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Oh yeah. Nice and initiable right there. Then we're going to crouch and I think I did mess it up, yeah. Let's just see how much we got to work with. Only one level? Okay, it's that, so I can at least do a jumping style situation. So here's what I'll do. So do that. And then how about even do a little bit diagonal? Will that cover it well enough? Okay, let's do this so I can blonk things out of the way. There we go. More downwardness. You just gotta squeeze your way through with the thing. Oh yeah. A lot more downwardness, but opening my way up to it. It's obviously what needs to be dealt with. Delta with room. Yeah, I'm gonna initiate this thing again. Yeah. I can get it nice and done. Just gotta squeeze my way down and work it down. Then I gotta do it again. Do it again, do it again. I love doing it all these times. And just for good measure. Boom, downward, and oh, I mean, there's a thing right there that's needed. Kind of overcomplicating, I guess. Just a way to tie yourself back around, or I could just speed boost through there. Yeah, probably would have been better that way. Approach it from reverse, but it's done. What's done is done. Move on. All right, there's a big question lying around here, though. There's a energy tank we're going to come up on, but it's by the entry in Gavarin. It always looks like I haven't gotten that before, but no. Just kind of a way about it. Not even too far. Just gotta climb up, squeeze my way through, enjoy the movement, check the audio. Oh yeah, now I remember. Now I remember how it works. I don't want to do it from there. I want to approach from above. Zevero's so high. Let's do this thing, because yeah, pretty much want to get through Ellen to access. Oh yeah, here's what I remember now. Something. I knew there was something about weird sliding to be done. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to really have the most ample time to get this done. Yeah, I didn't really have time on the approach there, but... Okay, I see something that can be done. Because this might be just enough. Ready to crouch there. Shoot through. Should be... Yeah, I just gotta re-up the thing there. Because of the room associated. Get blasted. Duck it. Do a little bit of that right there. Wanted to have enough room, so let me shoot the door, I guess. Might be overcomplicating a little bit, but I see a clear way about it. Shoot, go, crouch, go in again, move it, and crouch it again there, just so you can re-up it, and go right on through. Very nice. That's almost save state worthy. Oh man. It's actually energy parts, so we gotta finish. So that's obviously going to be what fills in the rest of our energy. But we're pretty close to everything in general getting done. I think it's going to be probably not way too much like a... I don't know if it's going to be another plus 10 missile pack. Could even be over there. Because it's that, there's just a regular one. Mark these things away now that I'm done with them. It's off to the green marker for me now. So let's get off to it. We're off. to the green marker, and I don't need to face anything. But I feel like grabbing that because I've only used a power bomb. And everything. Probably not the best way out, but yeah, I can just work my way down. In fact, I haven't really been here before. Or have I? Oh yeah, it's just to get the stuff going. Uploading data, kind of, just to get a little bit of map junk going on. Cool, cool. And as you know, the Emmys have been dealt with, so we got a nice rounded 20 deaths to take for the road. There we go. I was about to say, like, some map pieces weren't really filled in, just that they were kind of a little bit uncharted, and just a matter of me actually walking into them to get them charted back out. So obviously not a real necessity for, what, stuff going on. I was like shooting it, I was like, did I screw attack it? The only real thing to fill in is power bomb. So let's get her filled in. So let's do that audio checkery. Gotta love the audio water tank there. Yeah, shoot you through that. Shoot me through the phone. Okay, now we're just gonna plan internally the idea about this. Because, here, let's go in and get some recon in the form of that. It's gotta be a missile, so I'm pretty much gonna have to cross-bomb my way through. I think I'll, like, get a speed boost started so I can get stuff out of the way, then I'll shoot missiles through. Wait, I don't even need a speed boost. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have one. Alright, let's just try this. There's probably a couple options that could be done. So, let's shoot that way, and another. I should just be able to cross-bomb without a problem, yeah. There we go, it saves me the trouble of any speed boost junk that it could be associated with. And with that, 95%, just one power bomb upgrade on the way through. One that I've kind of been like, hey, this is going to be a thing. And there's the thing right there. Just bomb your way right in. And get it nice and done. 100% here in Dyren. Gotta love it. Just going to work my way a very simple upward direction to get to Farinia. I mean, not so much there, but maybe a quick atom conversation. Atomize it all. So, A through D is done. I just gotta finish F and then E, I guess. Just the way I'm going. Just the path making and taking that's going on. Off we go. Off we go. Wake up. Gonna put on Farinia. Might be doing a little dipping in all directions just to see how it goes. No teleportals needed around here. What's going on down there? Oh no. I was just seeing things. What's this about? I don't know. There's something interesting going on. But I thought it wouldn't have to be part of. I don't have to be part of anything. This current juncture. And it's not a worry. Alright, anyway, Farinia, we are right here by the Dyren entry. And I think it's going to be upward movement. And obviously I haven't been to a proper map room to get that fully charted in. But I might just stop that way along the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's this map station. Have I needed to go there? Because it's just that. I think I saved in there. So it should be charted. Either way, I don't think I'm going to concern myself way too much. But also, right here, let's give this a little Blatowski for nothing. Strange. Seems like that should be a way in. Oh, I think I'm in a different corner than I expected. So I'm not going to worry too much there. So let me just make sure. Yeah, there was that complicated fun one. Or is it? No, things seem to be a certain way, but I don't know. So either way, that way goes to Gavarin, and I just feel rather itchy. And there's an entry over to Hanubia whenever I need to get back over there anyway, so I might just head over to Gavarin right now. In fact, I'll just place a marker right there. The color mocha, but not mocha. Lips of the color mocha. I think I'll do that. Just the way I'm currently going. Just get a brief little move around. Trying to get a little read on the situation. A little read. Okay. Seemed like there's supposed to be a way to tie things around a little bit. Absorb to me, please. It feels like, yeah, I haven't really tried it that much, just a charge beam. Absorb stuff into me. Yeah, I know, you exist. How about that? Let's see if this works. Yeah, it doesn't really absorb X parasites to you. Maybe it should absorb regular energy. Okay, for one, there's this. Okay, yeah. The sus looking bit for screw attack. Little screw attack in 3. Bum, 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 bum. Then the wave beam goes right through there. Just to keep things charted. We got the cyan teleportal there. Not going way too high up, am I? Oh yeah, here's like a whole area that I haven't really touched at a certain time. Alright, clear that out of the way. Don't even... I mean, it would help to grapple. Might as well just approach from the upper direction. Get started with. Alright, yeah, I probably can't really do much from entry there. Of great intrigue. I see the way of access. I don't know if I have enough time to reach the speed roost from there, but at least I know I can do that. Yeah, here we go. That's how things tie together. I was about to say, like, you gotta tie it over here somehow. Let's just see how it's done. Alright, you crouch, you go through. Probably should have slid. There. No, go! There we go. I just was panicking a little bit. Couldn't access certain buttons. You crouch, you slide. How about that? And go diagonally, even though it didn't do the movement. Didn't do the movement. Let's just do it. Slide through. And yeah, that's not how I wanted to do it. I just wanted to like be a little bit upper than just straightly do it so I can re-up it. Feels like some kind of drain tunnel, Xenoblade-ishly. Or even a little bit of Prime feelings. But yeah, it's kind of a thing in this game. There is like a 3D plane that could be accessed just with like a bit more of a developer aspect of it all. Alright, oopsie! I did the thing because I was in a neutral movement. Shine Sparking is very clunky no matter the game. Even other rim, because it's a thing that exists there. Up. A little early to re-up it, but let's just re-up again. Oh, it declanked. I can't believe it declanked. Cling Clang. Gigigigigigiaru. The fake Pokemon in the anime. Right, boom. A little early to re-up, but I can re-crouch again. Let's do it again there. And hop it. Hopefully not be too bad. There we go. And upward. There we go. Not too much of a problem. I've had worse experiences. Get the energy part taken care of. Very cool, very cool. Very nice. Whoa, I knew something was going to be exploding at some point. Just get a little bit of clearance. Clearance for clearance. I can obviously do this as well. Clancy Brown. Yeah, I just have to approach from higher up. A message from on high. Because it's like the biggest area I still need to finish. We're just now at 50%. I explored a whole lot of Ferenia, but just haven't finished, you know? 'Tis the situation to it. That to like be way up. Yeah, there's like a whole area of entry that we'll have to see. In fact, I'm gonna not even touch too much of all of it right now. Ew, this enemy. Like a DSQified, but just boss moded. Just trying to look and see if there's any good connections to make. Right. Let's try this right here for one. Okay. A whole glob of junk. Well, here's an entry right here. Pretty basic way up. Kabloom. Let's see, we're pretty close to the ting. So approach from there. If I'm hitting the right thing, I think I am, yeah. Just bomb your way out and swing swung through. There's that. I'm just gonna reach my way back out. Do a regular bombing. See how like it's still kind of in a 3D plane. And how odd it is. Goopy thing. You goopy thing, you. A fun room where a fight has once happened before. Of annoyance. Well, I'm well enough in the room, so might as well do what I'm trying to do. Then it's like right there because I need to do a shine spark. I don't know, let's just try it here. There we go. Better than saving time for the pulse radar. I'm just deliberating among the self. Yeah. Alright, got it done, might as well just mark it away. Just gonna work my way over to Gaverin to reach Ellen. Ellen, not too generous. Talking to Adam of Flinnerus. He's like just giving me a passing nod with his pulsy self. Oh yeah, you see like the darker ring just pulsing its way out. Pretty cool. Definitely draws the inspiration from Fusion. This whole fun area that we've done in preparation for the space jump. I exploded your buckaroo. Alright, that's the best way out. I can loop-de-doo through there, but yeah, we're just gonna take a regular entry and get over to Ellen via Gaverin. Oh man, the best space jump puzzle that's not much space jumpy. So you gotta remember, you can do some still movement as well. I don't even need to go far, so why am I worrying about that? Let's just fill in the map right here. Yeah. Make a little shapey dape. It's a me, Shadow Mario. Okay. And it's not way too far down to get into Ellen. I can make the movements. I can get it done. Bring this thing over to Ellen. It's only one item I need to get though, so it's like just go in and go out. Or is it two? Now because I got a power bomb upgrade that was early. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could have got that taken care of before, but I'll just get it done here. Kind of an out of the way situation. I'm sure it could be quite a good deal of time saves, but of course Ellen has the story aspect of unleashing the parasites. Just gotta do the trill. Gotta. Hope didn't mean that. Isn't it the grapple door here? No. Either way, pardon. That's one way about it. Yeah, we got that complicated little path of getting down. Just to reach around. Cool. Oh man, am I gonna have to approach from... I know, it's just pitfall blocks over there. Not too much worry. Let's get that done. Remember flash shift is the thing. Because I wasn't really remembering because I haven't really been in too much combat. Right. Because there's that thing I already got taken care of with the door. Wait a minute. I can still get in there. No problem with it. Because that guy kind of a problematic ting. Sure, there's a better way I can handle this. For sure. Wait. What? Oh no, that's still down further I need to go. Don't even need to worry about annoyances. So many annoyances. Hey, we're going down. We're going through here. We're gonna jab you in the booty like this. But I don't need to do. I'm gonna bother saving. Haha, I still did the storage saving there. Schweem. You got schweemed. I just feel like mainly countering you. Just to keep the chops built up. Hi. Here's something I'm gonna try. Okay, it's just an X parasite. Like I was thinking if it was gonna be a regular energy I could absorb it in a certain way. Alright, so the idea, go down, get over to Ellen. Not that I needed to reveal too much there. Our favorite abyss friend. For some reason it gives me Soma feelings. Soma feelings. Feels like that should be a bit more boss hintery. I kind of already said you should be like seeing Ridley's skeleton bits as kind of a sequence break. Not sequence break, Easter egg, that's what I'm looking for. Situation. Yeah, I'm gonna be audio checking it again. And it's 10:30, so I can take a drink. Well past a half hour into everything. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like the most time-sinking thing right here. Get over to Ellen, get the one item I need, then get right back out. And this is the only entry to Ellen, because there's no teleports, teleport holes at that, and not much else anyway. Yeah, pretty location. I can do this again. I'll blast through again for the tiny little bit. Alright, off to the fun path to get it done. Alright, so I think I might want to stay as upward as possible. Bomb block, pitfall. Still need to access it in whatever way possible. Alright. No, not like that. I'm just gonna try to stay in an upward position. Give me the advantage of everything. But I feel like, am I actually using pulse radar or what? Alright, there's that right there. Let me go ahead and try to do this, because it would definitely help with the enemies too. Okay, sort of this way. Not as far in. I mean, it is farther in. Let's try this. See what revelations you can get. Just gotta work your way through and up. Good thing that wasn't a problem. I think it's just a clear way through. Like this. I can always propel myself a little bit, but hey, just like that. Ellen is L done. Of course, it's a smaller thing to scribble through. So we only have an F and H to get finished with now. Because we're at 269, nice-ish. Then only one more power bomb. And yeah, a little bit of filling in on energy tank stuff. A couple energy parts, but they happen to be all around Ferenia. So now, let's speed up as I'm getting out of here very quickly, fastly. Oh yeah, today's Thanksgiving. I am thankful for y'all, and thankful for Metroid franchise. It's definitely been, excuse me, big revelatory thing. Revelationating. Enjoying the Prime trilogy last year in preparation for Prime 4. Like my first time playing, and then my time streaming earlier this year. In the pre-summer and pretty much all summer months. In essentiality. I don't know what I'm saying. But what I know about is that I do indeed desire to go back to Ferenia via Gavarin. A little bit of the same stuff. In fact, the green teleportal, I think it's at Berenia. See, like, if there's a teleportal I could mess around with to have fun. But yeah, I see a way to scroll back through. In fact, I might go all the way down and through the area where we shine sparked and all that. You know, where we had to, like, get to, like, a halfway grapple that we can't reach yet, but we can reach. Just not the way we were going. Gotta approach it in a different way. You know. Excuse me. Gavorin instead of Gavarin. And yeah, here's the grapple door. I'm not gonna worry about you as you get clunkulated. Of course, the formation of the X-Parasite is kind of invincible. Of course, there's those enemies as well that can be helpful for your recovery. Alright, anyway, yeah. That teleportal, green, orange, and green. And Ferenia only has, I think there is another one. Or maybe not. That might be the only teleportal there. Because everything kind of has an equal. Alright, yeah, just back to Ferenia with us. Phrenology. Freeze it downward like that, haha. We're going the right way. Just gotta get up. It's easier to get out up than out. If that makes sense. Let's just get roughed up by this non-Golzuna friend. Right there. Their names are probably like completely different as well. Like, who even knows what those enemies' names are? I'll probably do like a thing, maybe like during credits, even though the credits actually aren't too long. It kind of brings up a certain issue with this game that some people have, and I can kind of sympathize. Not exactly everybody that worked on this game is credited. So, yeah. I wonder if there's going to be some kind of thing, because this game is indeed nominated for Game of the Year. I have voted for it as Game of the Year. I mean, what else is there? There's Deathloop and Psychonauts 2. Psychonauts 2 is very good. I haven't beaten it yet, but the little bits I played are indeed quite great. But I voted for Psychonauts 2 in a couple of categories that Metroid Dread isn't involved with, like artistic design, I believe. Something of that, just like creative direction. Some such category. Man, I like the jaggedness of almost Thunderbolt going down. We're flaming. And Gloomin. I was about to say, like, why am I going that direction? So yeah, you see a little bit of a secrecy situation here. Let's powerbomb our way in. Or however such way. What is the way of entry from here? Like, okay, yeah, I see up there. It's just straight up out in the open, too. Alright, yeah. Oopsie! I see what's going on. And of course, you can just use your wave beam to shoot through. Gotta love it. No, shine sparks needed. Very cool. So yeah, we're just finishing via regular stuff. In fact, there's only 2 more missile packs in the game to get us nice and rounded out. Then I believe 2 more energy parts. Or maybe 3, I don't know. Either way, we're very close. Yeah, very close. Coming quite schnost about it. Very toasty. That's where we are. This is our way forward and through. Let's work it down. Slide it. Yep, it's pretty out in the open here now. Just gotta work your way down to it. Hopefully not mess it up. Yeah, here we go. Do that. And there's that acquired energy part. Just gotta do a little bit of a squeezing bit. Yeah, it's over there, okay. Just gotta approach it from upward locations. Like, yeah, let's cross bomb your way through. Even though kind of use up the time charging it up. Okay, this calls for a power bomb. Sublimity, get out of there, you dying enemy. Oh, dying nematodes. So close to finished about it all. I like the idea of being completely finished with a video game. Feeling very satisfied with Huno Percento. The writing is quite on the wall on who the final boss is, but in case you forgot, I will persevere in withholding slight information. But I'm gonna make some predictions on how many times there will be death. There will be death, you know. Excuse you, Mr. Enemy doing stuff. Oh yeah, I got the thing. Cleared out. 78%. Such an awkward situation to it. Then there's that there, which I can just approach. Pitfall block, so do it that way. There's a flash shift door through a shutter. Are you shuttering yourself? Do I have to approach from above or below? Either way, I can get my way there in no time. In fact, how about I put a red marker there? Just as a better, you gotta go this way type of setup. Let's work your way downward. But how much downward? That much downward. Am I going out the way any bit? Either way, I'm gonna make it. GMI, my friend. GMI. Too high or too low? Yeah. Saving could happen, but do I need to? Nah, not really. I was hoping a little speed boosting was gonna take place there. Take flight. Oh, come on. Why'd you have to room it up like that? Mr. Rheumatoid X-Parasite. Not doing a very good extermination job, but does it ever really end? I mean, there's us right here. See the way of approach from down below. Okay. So let me go and clear that away, even though I could probably wait until I have multiple 2 clear. All clear, man. Very nice. Alright. Is this an entry here? Just treat it as such. Destroy any enemies that could be around. Dang, I can't really get down through there. Let me see about it. Just do a little bit of recon. So I'm right here in that little bit of water. Okay. Huh. Looks like there should be a way down, but I kind of have a far way to go. Okay, either way, there's that way to approach. Oh, okay, I can do that. That shouldn't be too bad, as long as it's matched up in that way. I'll say I wouldn't really want to take it too long in any sort of way. The once was Emmy Valve. Alright, it's better than the long way through that I was kind of anticipating. And now we are just right here to grab that. In fact, I I do believe that's the final power bomb. Get you to number 15. Number 15. So wait, are we done it? Nubia? No. It's only another energy part to get those little bits finished off. Down there and upward. Squeeze. Nothing I need to worry about. Danger. Lighting. Gonna go through here. Okay. Squeeze it. And I'm just gonna squeeze out there. Climb up. And how about this? Ka-boom. And ka-boom. Yeah, because I need to launch myself over there. And only one energy part, way up yonder. On the splatter fluchie. Alright, so there's that and this little emptied out area. Oh yeah. The final little thing essentially in the game, but not by too much of a mile. At least here in Ferenia. Is to go up there, where it's all shiny. Shiny. And I can hit that along the way in case it needs to like re-up the map situation. Alright, yeah, I'll just hit that along the way. Yeah, back to the Emmy valve. That's the idea. And yeah, flash shift. Oh, don't you be flooping me. Cloink. Gotta love the cloink. And the clink cloink. Oh, come on. Let's not touch the ground. Scratch your nose. Will I get everything done before the hour point passes through? In fact, there's like a certain checkpoint before the final boss that I want to see if I can reach before the point. Oh man, how do I reach up there? By doing this, of course. Or any such other things. Or, you know, like bomb jumping. That can help a little bit. Man, that actually gives you a little bit of air with the cross bomb. This way the upward movement travels you. Gets you traveling. Alright, obviously you can't really do some suction with the charge beam, but how about this? There was a robot. Yeah, it's that guy. And yeah, that kind of gets absorbed over to you anyway, so I'm not sure what the point of contention with worrying is all about. Enough talk. Let's keep playing with ourselves. Pardon. Cause question. Clank into that. Re-up this. Feels like it should be doing some sort of uploading, but I guess not. The map is here. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. What is that about? That's weird. Oh, it's just a power bomb block and stuff exists. I think it's just like a way to easily transfer through instead of a lot of strange junk. I guess I could hit that. But I gotta get the actual item first. Just get that and that little bit of completion finished in. Yeah, I knew you were gonna be a problem when I saw you. Shame on me for not expecting way too many issues. Now I'm lying about Metroid Dread. Art. Because it's an artful game. I don't even know what kind of jokes I'm trying to make. I must feel like am I being led astray? Leading myself astray around here? Alright, here we go. Just as simple as that, I doth believe. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. I see what's going on. We'll need to make a bit of a platform. Just like that. The awkward bomb situation. Just a way to keep it clever. Let's get some upward so I don't have to... Okay. $19 Metroid card. Let's do this to start out with. Then... probably better ways of handling. Yeah, not doing too great with this one. Alright. Why am I not remembering this too well? Because 'tis an awkward situation. And that goes downward and gets that a little schmooped. It's all flooped up, I tell ya. In fact, I could probably just do something that's not even too big of a problem. Like... build up a power bomb. De-schmoop. If I can get enough room. Here, let's just roll through like that. Alright, let's see if my plan falls through. Not fall through, but, you know, something. Like that. Then you grab on. And then, not that. I didn't want to crouch. I wanted to grapple from the way I was. Right. Follow through. Why do I keep doing the same thing when I know it's not gonna help me? Okay. Balance your head. Get it like that. Power bomb. Kiss your neck. Hell yeah. Don't let go. Don't do that either. Hey, at least there's a recovery thing, even if just for health. It's like my brain isn't operating at the highest of capacities for some reason. Didn't expect this one to take a while. I was like, hey, you just make your way to it. Brain machine broke. You just like fall through too quickly. Point. Didn't really want that. If things could stop disappearing, that would help. The last thing I need is health recovery too. Uh-huh. I think I see something that could be done in potentiality. Just to kind of land that, see if it goes far enough. Off it doesn't. Alright, let's try this, yeah. Might give me just enough time. It's some awkward way of handling it, but it's been handled. Okay. Approach. Oh. How did I, like, manage a space jump out of there before? Okay. Let's just do this. Yeah, there we go. Just a way to awkwardly grab on. Way overcomplicated that. It's like, well, what's the deal with getting out of here? Just doing that. There we go, that gets energy tanks nice and done. And Pharenia in general. Not bad at all. I just want to touch up against that, even if it's not really too consequential for anything. Where the heck is there another map station? This is that network station. So, not really too big of a problem. I think the map just didn't really want to be fully filled in. Yeah, let's just do that. Go flinging. Just be like, hey yo, you're full on health. You don't need to worry about nothing. Squeeze your way back through and get it nice. Touch some robots and get schmobot about it. Do some lip licking. Don't even need to worry about keeping Pharenia open. There's one final thing in Hanubia that has to be gotten. Then it's off to the Eye land. I can see the name right in front of me. We're going to see it when we get to it, though. We'll get there when we get there. Just to scroll your way through that, I guess. In case another enemy decides to show up in some sort of freak X-parasite situation. Or just for any other weary travelers around here. Okay, so... what's the deal with the powerbomb situation? And airline food? Or I could have just done that before, because this is where we got Powerbomb, right? I mean, it was over in Hanubia. Yep, it just ties you back together there. Don't even need markers up. Just gotta get out that way. Let's get out of here. I remember, like, an aunt of mine was watching questionable stuff on the TV, and my cousin and I walked into the room, who's not the child of that particular aunt. But there was questionable stuff taking place, and my cousin and I were just like, let's get out of here! It was just a brief entertaining moment. I think it was the ant. Alright, yeah. Anyway, Hanubia, off we go. Pretty close to done, aren't we now? Because I would very much like to get out of here. This planet. Pretty close to our ship. Just beyond a door that we couldn't quite get the code to or some way. But we want to have equips available for us. Some way. Yeah. So just apply some carnets or other stuff. Did it get down in there? Huh, don't remember pushing it like that. Or maybe I do. Either way, stuff is quite scientific. That's how we are. Let me do another bot test. Just to make sure it's going well. There you go. Look at the Google Doc for the commands of what stuff needs to be getting done. Okay. So now, it's just up here that we go. So let's get going up there. Let's get ready to have fun. It's gonna bump into you. Could definitely go for a bit more recovery in terms of stuff. Oh yeah, it should be an easier way out here. Even if the dude is shining upon me. A shiny is like a melody, and I'm gonna blow you up. Got you. Metroid-like. Try not to get so wet. Make it later. Blow it up. You know I blow it up. I blow it up. Hey look, Adam. Hello Adam. I shall say with Adam. Adamada. Mada mada muda muda. The Muto. And boom! Just a fun way of travel. Hello, Mr. Easy Thing. Then I guess I can just get that away. Don't need any markers, it's just straight on in here that we go. Oh, the final challenge of countering one enemy that we're associatedly accustomed with. Okay, that's just the way through. Then, let's do this. Missile! Tis a missile situation. Just like that, you get the final missile tank in the game. 275, 15, and what's it? 15, 3, 6, 9, 12 maybe? Don't really feel like counting. But hey, I do believe lots of items are had. Do you like the sequence of items and life form sprays in the sand that we have? Let's get a nice full recovery. It almost seems like another energy tank could fit up there, but nah. Either way, let's give it another look as well. Hanubia, 100%. Arteria, Catarus, Dyron, Barania, Gavarin, Ellen, Ferrania, Hanubia. Very nice. Lots of 100% toe around there. Even though it could be like Metro Prime 2 where you can glitch around and get 102% or 101% because of one extra thing. Whatever the heck that is. Looks like a bunch of ships going around. Do I have time for this? Would it apply? Or is it going to go cutscene mode? Yeah, let's go in cutscene mode. Blanky mode. You seem like a Chozo soldier of great eliteness. Elite Chozo soldier. It's like I'm predictable about it. Point. Alright, let's just get blasting. I mean, maybe wait for the counterable bit. Yeah, watch yourself. Avoid damage as best as you can. So this is like the ultimate challenge when it comes to Chozo soldiers. Trying to get too much stuff. Boing. And then you gotta grapple it. Then it's away. Because you remember to grapple. It's like, yeah, gotta anticipate what's to come with this guy. Do I really want to bother with storm missile stuff? I don't know. Just gotta see how his movement is. Try to get as far as you can. Get some storm missile junk. Build it up. Do a little bit of blasting on him. Get your hearts taken care of after all the energy tanks that I've gotten on. I'm saying hearts like we're playing Zelda or something. Get him targeted. There we go. That's a nice little blast of damage to get him to the next definitive phase of it all. I almost want to blast him with that and purposefully take damage. Hiya. Yeah, flash shift out of the way. Yeah. Just get some damage done. Woo! Well, I bluffed into him. Gotta be careful, man. Man, bro, dude. Just gonna try to play it a little safe. Woo! Well, almost had unsafe. Hiya. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep your blast going. Careful with it. Kaboomin'. Oh, yeah, gotta remember the tar. Boink! And watch it. He's gonna do the big blast eventually, where he blasts upon you. Hiya, with that. Then you go kabam. In the cabana. Very climactic fight that can be happening, especially with charged wave beam shots. Go! And just gotta watch yourself. Yeah. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen like that. It's like he was saving it for when I was in the corner. Probably didn't even have too many shots. I was hoping to have a very climactic fight of not dying, but the numbers are gonna have to be increasing for the time being. Let's see how far into the 60s we can get before successfully beating this game. We even knows how many more crazy fights are to be gotten. I should just be like doing charge shots like that just to coax out of the thing. So remember, grapple when the time is right. I'd probably be getting a little bit of damage, especially with that happening. Boom, grapple, go, ready for storm missile. but actually get it off. I have trouble. Trouble. Ah! No. Yeah, just such a weird sequence of buttons that has to be pressed. Not doing very well here. I'm not doing very well. Cool. Nice. Clam chowder. Let go. Yeah, it's getting a bit more in the groove now. Gonna blast you. Okay. Go! Clam out of the way. Clam up, man. Let's see how climactic I can be around here. And I'm gonna bother with a storm missile now. Just gonna cheese through the damage. I thought I was gonna die, but then I was a little caught up in the talking of it all. Hey, numbers are well rounded thus far. Watch this be the final death in the game. This obviously ain't no final boss right here, but maybe a final Chozo soldier being the whole elite-ified thing, even though you would think you'd have to like fight 2 of them, or even 3, that'd be a big insanity. Maybe not a lot of health associated, just chaos in the form of damage, or whatever. Try to do as long as I can without taking damage. See if I can have fun with that. Boom, grapple, pull, shoot. Pretty much be back at full. Especially be ready to storm missile. Don't get too greedy though. Don't try to go for all 5 shots. And let go. Not all those buttons though. Pretty awkward, the buttons to be pressed. Squeeze your way through. Cool. Get a little bit off. Just pelt him a little bit. Let go. There we go with that mode. It has time to spawn in with it. Go! I knew that. I knew the goo was coming. And go. Go with the goo. Okay, I'm not handling this well. I'm surprised I'm this low on health. With it even allowing me to do stuff. Don't try storm missile. Don't play any funny games. I ain't playing no games, Shrek. Go! Go. Just gonna pelt him a little bit with charge shots. Oh, I knew it was gonna be like that because I wasn't in a good position for flash shifting. Am I counting the deaths? I think I am. Because I was like, what if everything stays well-rounded as it is? But I'm kind of also worried that I might have misplaced my numbers a little bit. But people can do fact-checking if they so desire. At least I got it corrected before the last session. Because there was one I missed from the Golzuna fight. Boom. Let's do some regular shots there. Boom. Grapple. Gotta remember, it's like buttons. Gotta work, please. Alright, at least you have the chance, but you get blasted and you see the attack now. Okay, so now we're starting in the worst possible way about it. Just maybe not so many missiles used, because they'll get recovered. And a little bit of health, not enough for getting full, though. Alright, here we go. Nope. You're just not going to do the shield attack now, aren't you? It's like, wait, I don't need to do that. Pull. Even still, it feels awkward for the movement. Yeah. Get your chance. Let it go. Let it out. Swoom. Swoom. Ouch. Sometimes it's just not worth it to do it. Get as far away as you can. Let it go. Blast it through. Blasty Kong. There we go, just gotta squeeze it through like that. Just go get to the next mode now. I knew it was, you had to be ready for it. And go. What? Come on, I was moving out of the way. I was moving instead of staying still, so it should have counted, but the way it was like angled, maybe that's what made the difference. So, I had the feeling that enemy deaths wouldn't exceed regular deaths, but you never know what can happen. But 20, nice and well-rounded. It's like the defining feature of this game with the stealth aspect of it all. You kind of be stealthy enough in combat just to not take damage. Or no, go Phantom Cloak, remember that ability? Uh-huh. Boing. I was even like charging up a charge shot. Alright. Let go. Even though I didn't really get it off. Nice. Controls are just a little clunky with how it works. Shoot your storm missile. Very cool. We're ready to see if we can get it over to the next phase. There we go. Go! There we go. Pelt. Move. Go. Storm missile. Go! Ah, of course I fell down into it. Go. Get a little bit there. Yeah, out of the goop. I'm just gonna blast him. I can play around a little bit, but I won't be too crazy with it. Okay. Very cool. Ooh, stay above that. Didn't quite work, though. Alright, I'm just gonna do regular missiles to finish the fight. After I get out of there. Ooh, good thing I didn't get hit by that. Probably could have been curtains for me. And fling. Fling. Go. Keep it up. I thought I was getting ready for like a counterable thing, but that's just like the fight finisher. I think he might have an extra little animation that's gonna keep mindful of. Oh, I thought I was scared. Huh, boom, and boom. And that's just the last bit of it. Use your siphoning power that started to be a bit more prominent last time. But always more and more as we went along. Alright, we got that done. 82 deaths. Let's see what it's gonna be by the end of the final boss. Whenever we get around to it. What the heck is going on here? The transport. Going Miss Morph Ball into another Morph Ball. I can close out of my paint.net because we're good on the collectibles. We just gotta finish this here story. Itarash or Itarash. I don't know how to say it. Itorish. Probably based on the flow of this game. But you never know. The absolutely safe capsule. Hopefully we're gonna fight RB in that. Mr. RB's. Maybe guest appearance from QR, Quiet Robe. I am not of the knowing, though. Feels like my lips are burning because I keep like licking them and re-chapifying. But yeah. Let's see if any recovery will need to happen. Try this. Yeah. Just in the point where I can re-up this. Speed booster challenge. I don't know. Either way, we're in kind of a laboratory. Kind of stuff we saw about with Quiet Robe. Or Ravenbeak, rather. I mean, he had his own little thing. Here's your spot of full recovery. Just make sure you're nice and tippity topped off. Very cool. Off to the next one. Nice little save room for you. In preparation for the bosso. La Bossa. Juan Bossa. Everything gonna happen very smooth, swimmingly. What the heck is going on here? That's like all crazy. Here, let's do this. Use your pain abilities. Oh man. Do I even want to use that up? Because it's a pitfall block. But yeah, what's to be done is Power Bomb. Absorb everything back into you anyway. Some destruction going on. And it's onto the transporter with us. Use the elevator? Heck yeah. Too bad that's not an option. It's just, yes, I'm passive-aggressively assertive about it. Climbing up. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Hello, Adam. Are you going to give me some words of encouragement before the big old fight? If there even is one. That elite soldier was the final boss.
Has caused you to become a Metroid.
Ooh.
Ordinarily, this would have happened
So Metroid can crawl, or at least slide. DNA transplant.
Must have slowed down the
Doha being the Quiet Robe part of it all.
Controlling the Metroids.
Actually, no, that was the other part. I know Doha is Quiet Robe.
Possess their DNA. You are not a Doha. Your physical prowess suggests that you must also possess Makin DNA.
You know, kind of Ravenbeak style.
Metroids are programmed to identify Makin as enemies. This suggests one thing to me.
You're making yourself an enemy.
Very probable that your metamorphosis occurred as a result of Ravenbeak's attack. His presence awakened the Metroid's killer instinct.
Ooh, that's a different video game.
Since then, your metamorphosis has accelerated. It can no longer...
Kefka-esque. Way out of control, man.
Samus Aran, your very existence poses a grave threat to the galaxy.
Soy facing?
However, There is no need to fear.
I am not the
You
Metroid.
can still contribute to galactic peace. You need only use your new powers correctly.
What are you trying to convince me of here, sir? Who has very mysteriously haven't been calling me lady?
Continue to do so. It's that simple.
This doesn't feel right.
Performance here on TV are highly satisfactory, as I hope. It has even awakened your Metroid powers. I was right to let you live during our first encounter.
So yeah, it hasn't exactly been the Adam we know ever since landing around here.
My plan is the only way to bring order to the galaxy.
Whatever you say.
Samus, this is an order. Disobedience will not be tolerated.
Oh yeah? Tolerate this. I said tolerate this. Yeah, there you go. Away that goes. You disappoint me. Cutscene. Booty. Heart beating. Arm stuff. You disappoint me? My daughter? You ain't no daddy of mine. You're not my dad! Even if we are here together on Thanksgiving. Well, it is Thanksgiving. Just all I know is that this turkey is gonna get stuffed right the heck up. Hello, Quiet Robe. This enemy, Raven Beak, seems to have some kind of ability, and he's going for that. Trying to get force fieldified. He's going to do that. Just want to stay out of the range of that. Then, of course, he'll be kind of close. He can combo you quite a good deal. Big time ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-dum type of stuff to the music. Okay, here we want to crouch for that for sure. And early. Okay, I think I got it. And, oh, okay. I guess all there was to it. I could have done damage. Yeah, eat a little tiny bomb. Nope, don't get fully comboed. Taking a little bit of damage, but there's always pieces to get. Go for whatever recovery we can get with this. Of course, you can just like shoot it down, but take the chance. Ooh, I got that nice because I saw the shininess with the energy field bomb. Just do what all you can, and right there. It's got a little energy field around him. Don't let it come to you. Come to you, sugar baby. And of course, you can try for a little bit of that as well. It's like, come for me. Is anything even happening? Yeah, look at all that. Go for that energy attack. You just want to stay a little close, but get ready for the melee jump. You can definitely knock you into the corner. Yeah, it's like I have the patterns for this fight a little memorized. I mean, it's a little cut and paste to deal with. Yeah, definitely remember, dash melee is your big friend. Don't worry about anything here. It's just cool cinematic stuff to keep everything pieced together. And we're pretty good on health so far. Just not so much on everything else. I mean, a little bit of out of the way of missiles. He's taunting me, man. What do you want? Eh? Boink. Oh. Oh, do it again. Oh, did I do it? Nope. Yeah, I probably had to get that for the next phase. The next episode. Off to the next little bit. I wonder if there's like a little bit more features to this fight than I'm remembering from regular mode. Gotta hurry, get out of there. Get out of that. Always remember flash shifting and everything. Hurry! I got bomb a little bit. I wasn't low on health though. Alright. Usually that kind of signifies he's like ready for a chance time. And boink! For the next little bit. Get your next little shooting time going on. Kind of feels like Twilight Princess. Pelting you with these ice missiles, but you're probably flying steel type or something. Just because you're a bird. Buh! Get a little bit of blasting going on. Get his armor out of the way. Or such sorts of stuff. Time for the next bit. Almost Mega Evolution, kind of. Or just the next form. Changing to Etherean form or whatever. Alright. Big time melee stuff here. Be ready for a lot of that. Yeah, be ready to duck your way through that as well. Duck or slide. Gotta remember your abilities. Yeah, let's go invisible. Always getting ready for that. You want to not take damage from that. But, yeah, it's usually just a space jump, get your way through, and flash shift, let it get dealt with. Alright, you definitely get a good deal of chances for that. You can phase out of the way. Ooh, then he does the big old hyper beam. That's a big old situation. Yeah. Try for that again. He's gonna squeeze it around, get the next little bit. Next little avoiding chance. Oh, taking damage. Let me just blast into him with a screw attack. Easy win. Oh, he's going to hyper beam. Nope, just kidding. Let's go clockwise here, I guess. Gotta watch your health and get built up for your storm missile, even though it's not happening too well. Ugh. Uh oh. I'm low on health now. Go. Alright, I'm just gonna do regular missiles now, because it's probably pretty close to done with this phase. It's always a multi-phase final boss! Ooh, man. Always stuff to worry about. And he's gonna crunch down on you. It's almost like Super Smash Bros. Feels. Alright, another round. Let me just let go of constant targeting thing with the missile setup. I'm just like touching up against him. Duck. Ooh, I'm surprised I actually did dodge that properly. Boom. Use any good opportunity for storm missile that you can. And boom. Get away with the hyper beam to just pelt him nice and down a little bit. Come on, I should be doing decent damage with you being a flying type and me using ice missiles. Oh yeah! Oh, here we go. Get ready. We dodging. We shooting. And now he's a one-winged angel. Boom, 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 boom. Quiet Rope is my friend, and you are Ravenbeak, Ravenbeak. I always get their names confused for some reason. I should know the name of my father for Phase 3, where he's going kind of hog wild while using his ability. Alright, another similar thing, but you can just do that. That'll be quite a bit, especially for recovery. That's the main thing you'd want. And he's going Shine Sparky mode. I can't believe it. Just gonna pelt him a little bit while he gets ready for more melee times. Just like a reversion to Phase 1, so almost gets easier. He's gotta be ready for the setup for the fight in general. Alright, I see that coming from a mile away. Oh, I'm not charging it up though. Get out of the way, go, go. I did a little damage. Oh, and I saw Hyper Beam coming, but I was like, uh-oh. Whew. We actually came pretty close to beating the fight in one try, but did you really think it was gonna happen with me? Nah. Alright. Things were pretty clean throughout the fight. There's times I got pelted a little bit. Obviously gotta be better about the Hyper Beam in the Super Shot. What am I even calling it, the Hyper Beam? I mean, yeah, it kind of does seem like Super Metroid a little bit, even though it's just like shots. What the heck is happening? It's felt like weird. Little sharp junk. Yeah, you can see your fleshy bits again. Get through. Alright, stay close. Do that. Get out of the way. Don't let him do the full combo. I just wanted to see everything in this fight again. Yeah, I'm shooting you, Daddy-o, with your red bits on everything. And it's gonna do that. Always be ready. Boink! It's like do like a half a little bit delayed. Oop. It's like I didn't really have a chance to shoot there anyway. Probably shouldn't even be using the power bomb there, but just go with what you know. Oh, don't you know what you know? Just get just enough time to squeeze past him. I knew that was coming. Should probably be better about countering that, especially if I want to initiate Phase 2. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Didn't want to do a power bomb, so I'll do it now. I saw the purple coming. He's using Shadow Ball. Come on, shouldn't you be like more of a physical attacker? Or maybe he's a mixed attacker because, you know, of all the shooting stuff he does. I mean, a little bit of melee stuff. Maybe more so special than physical. He knows his abilities. Just completely pelt him down. Do I can. Could probably even be shooting a little bit faster. So just as like a little rhythmic thing I got going on. Squeeze down. Just do that. Oh, he's coming, ba-ba-humba. Yeah, comboing me that way. That's what I was trying to say. Am I doing better or worse so far? Either way, dash melee. Pelt him down. Doing about the same. Be ready for the next bit of it all. See if he goes to one-winged angel mode. Or at least 2 for the time being. And shaboink. Yep, pretty cool stuff, but I'll let do that. Pretty easy setup. Oh, not when he's gonna hyper beam you like that though. Alright. You got plenty of time to do the targeting. Okay, I don't even know if I'm doing as well now. Just trying to get damage DPS more than anything. Hyper beam, but even though it's just that. Let go of the targeting. Know your limits for when you can do the movement. Oop. He changes direction quite well. Alright. Do your side B attack from there. Ugh! Yep. Okay. Duck. Or slide, because that helps as well. In his sort of downward movement. Hiya! Uh-huh. Squeeze through him. Be ready for no hyper beams. Let's see how it gets handled. Be ready for that orange energy attack as well. That's like a chance for recovery more than anything. And okay, that's gonna be a good little chance here. Yep. Good thing I was able to dodge out of that. Good chance. See, this phase isn't really even that bad if you are nimble enough. That's the thing for this fight, being nimble and knowing your openings for everything. And here he goes again with it. I thought he was going to do like the more Hyper Beam one, but it's like only a slight upgrade if anything. He tries to use a down B on me with that. Alright. Probably just do regular missiles now. Nah, not a chance. There we go. Off to the final phase again. See, at least I'm making it this far. Oh, come on. Maybe if I was not as early with that, would have been helpful. Okay, you ready? Final phase. How do we even know if it's the final phase? I mean, yeah. People are quite familiar with the fight now. Why am I even doing this weird thing? I don't know, taking a good deal of damage from it. Alright, yeah. Trying to get comboed into it. At least I haven't been taking the combo too much. Shine Spark. Oh man, we literally have 4 health. Anything at all would take me down. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know if I'm going to make it this far, though. Who even knows? Got a big ol' attacking chance. Pretty epic with my fly shot. Alright, is he gonna... Okay, he's gonna do this. It's gonna be a slight healing chance, but not enough to really make it too far, though. Only for missiles. Alright. Okay, it's this one. Okay, boom. Good chance. See what you can get. A little bit of energy. I feel a little bit safer now. Just get a little modicum of panic. Oh! Yeah, I know. I just wanted to do an audio check. Yeah, I know. Get out of the stun lock. Squeeze your way through. Oh, he's going to be hyper beaming. Jump, 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 jump. Yep, be ready for the movement. He's going to do it again. Do all the avoidance that you can. Be ready for that. Keep it nimble. It's like the one that takes time to charge. Oh, don't even need to do much. Boom. Okay, and boom. And any more? I don't think so. Use your siphoning ability. Get ready to clomp it up. Alright. Did you truly believe you could defeat me? You overestimate yourself, my daughter. I gotta reiterate that point. You no longer serve any purpose. Even your Metroid DNA is no longer necessary. Do you want to know why? Because I'll be a Metroid, or something. As in, me, Ravenbeak. Because I can now clone an army of the most powerful Metroid of all, Samus Aran. And no one else can stand in my way but me, not even you. Adding words. And of course, yes, I hear him saying Metroid because it's a Chozo word for warrior. Mockin Metroid. Foolish daughter, leave the galaxy to me. Close your eyes and rest. So we're not going to be ruling as father and daughter in this galaxy? Probably because a little bit of life force is being taken out of Samus herself. Power is everything. Even though Hector Salamanca would tell you otherwise. Family es todo. I went dark mode. But time to go real dark mode. Maybe even initiate a little bit of form changery. Super Saiyan stuff. Doomslayer. Definitely some great Metroid moments here. Aw, yeah. Absorb all the energy you can. Get a very fitting Metroid suit, let's say. If you're an Ishitar, or whatever it is. Keep on thinking it's like Ishtar, but not quite that. Anyway, a little bit of calamity has been wrought upon Ravenbeak there. That's how I feel about you, Dad. Long loading screen. We're just more falling around. Squid Game. Off to the next bit. Oh yeah. That looks like something you see in Monstrum or something. Looks like some kind of Malacosm-ish skin, or even Bagra and Brute. All those monsters. They're still kind of around. Oh yeah, look at that. And yeah, the X-Parasites, still being the thing that they are. Very creepy about it. And we kind of saw another body that went a little MIA earlier. Making a semi-return. Kraid. Just some kind of creepy amalgamation of Kraid and Ravenbeak. Alright, am I pressing the right thing? Like, yeah, I gotta be pressing Y. Charge it up, charge it up, charge it up. Boom! Take all the time you can and do the damage. Big little final challenge, because you actually do have to play through this right here and get it just right. I might not have spent enough time, I don't know, and we got it, okay. I was kind of worried, because my first time through, I was like, what do we do here? Gotta charge up? I was thinking I was charging, like, Omega Cannon Blaster, because, like, with the R button, but you have to hold Y. Yeah, let's definitely get the Ice Parasite out of the way. We don't want it to remain a major threat. The only threat is me. Look at me, and how much of a threat I am. I am the Metroid Captain now. And guess what time it is? Escape sequence time. Alright, let's get started with this, I guess, even though it might not help too much. It did a little bit. 3 minutes to get the heck out of here. And remember, you got your cannon. Shoot downward and everything. Just kind of hold it down. There's kind of ways you can manipulate it a little well for yourself. Just do what you can to get out of here. See if we can maybe... I was thinking about seeing about getting a shine spark going on. Yeah, let's recovery over here and do some enemy defeature. Climb it up. Oh man, are we coming to an enemy zone? Of course we are. Gotta boop it up. But the only real threat around here is me, Sammy. Climb it through. Don't gotta worry about you. Man, the enemies are looking pretty interesting. Let me just make sure the audio is going nice and well while we're in the escape sequence here. Everybody. I can very well still lose. I can just blast you with that. With my good old Hyper Beam. In fact, let's look in a little bit. Keemstar is on YouTube. Okay. A Hyper Beam. Capable of destroying so much stuff. Hold by to continuously shoot. And you got the Metroid suit. If I can just get on over there. Organism that is essentially a Metroid. Yeah. Because I am very strong about it. Can't go through that door because it's all blocked away. So let's just make another way out here. Yeah, but I just keep shooting, but I kind of want to conserve a little bit of energy. Wah, wah, and all that. With the way the music goes. Yeah, I spared you. I don't know if you're going to remain too spared based on everything going on, though. A little bit of activation of junk. Just go through the swarm. It's like always so satisfying just to screw attack through enemies like that. Big swarms. It's like, how do I get through there? You know, the way things are expected. Speed booster? No, I gotta build it up, man. Build it up and fly it up. What's the time going faster now? Oh yeah, good timing with that too. Go all the way up you can. And there was like a little things like kind of seems blocked off. You gotta remember, just gotta blast it like that. And off we continue. Pretty close to the ship. Feels like the time's going faster, just like it's ticking up with the bump, 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 bump. I could mess around with some shine sparking stuff, but we're making movements, making great strides. Let's see if we can get it done before the minute passes through, because we're like right at the end here. Haha. Before it even get down to the minute point. We got time. Don't touch it. Thanks, real Adam. I look so bony. Like, what is this power and how do I harness it? A hostile, but not a hostile. The X-ified Quiet Robe. Come on, play the jingle. I love the jingle. Wing, wang, wom. Wing, wang, woom. It's like, thank you for the great strides you have made, even if I am X-ified. Here's my globby Xy blood. Let's do some cancellation here, like the Thoha and the Makin, like goes kaboomity, and then we're just back to Gravity Suit, even if it's like the fusion style one, where she has to be kind of infused with a Metroid. Has a little bit of fleshy bits. And what's a Metroid game without a little bit of planetary destruction on the way out? I mean, there's Metroid 1 where it's not really fully destroyed or even zero mission, just like partial destruction and all that. But either way, I think this mission is complete. There's the credits. Metroid Dread staff credits. I think I definitely did better on time even here in hard mode. And you see my totals there. I might have missed a few regular deaths, but I think I counted the Emmys nice and well, so probably 20 for sure on that, but it could be iffy. It could be a little bit more than 63. It could be right at 64, but for now, as properly been counting as possible, I do believe, it is 83 deaths. So we didn't surpass 100. Not that 83 is too impressive at all. But hey, I felt kind of good about the run after obviously only beating the game. It's like back in October 11th, and I haven't really played the game since. Then I started doing the stream pretty much a month later, then a little bit bronked apart. But yeah, we got the credits going on. we're seeing a good deal of names of Mercury Steam, but even still, there are certain designers that, like, supposedly didn't really spend way too much time on the game, but even still, they did something that made it sway into the final game, and people are like, you should probably be crediting them. Unless they were added in via an update, I don't know. But either way, all these names are going. A lot of Spanish names, because Mercury Steam is a Spanish company. And let's say they had the keys to the kingdom with regards of making Metroid 6 and such 2D games like a remake of Super or Fusion. They initially pitched a remake of Fusion, which would be pretty cool, but hey, Metroid Dread became a reality, man. It was like Metroid Project Dread back in Prime 3, that little flavor text. It's like hinting to the potential DS game, which would have pretty much just been like kind of the Fusion engine, but now we're here kind of in a Samus Returns-ish, but also updated for Dread as well, type of thing. Things are going quite well, and I'm so glad that the Metroid franchise is back and better than ever. And I'm sure things will be a bit more frequent from here on out. You know, Prime 4, hopefully within the next couple years. A heavily rumored either Prime Trilogy port to Switch, or even a Prime 1 remaster, which I'm pretty sure they could do, because they could charge $60 for each game, or even like release 2 and 3 as a particular situation. I don't know. Honestly, if it works out pretty well, I wouldn't mind paying the money, especially just to support the franchise, even if they're already multi-billion dollar companies that don't really need the money way too much. Yamamoto, the everything, Nakajima? No, might be confusing names a little bit. Scott Ritchie, in a way. Is Nate Bildorf part of this situation? Why am I looking down there instead of up at the TV? Dutch Hicksenbau, Carolina Quesada. Yeah, I've not really seen too much about Nate Bildorf here. I think he's kind of a big shot in terms of what he does now. Maybe just give him a little bit of Googling. Alright, I'm also remembering that I do want to kind of just do some stuff. Yeah, Senior Director of Localization at Nintendo Treehouse, which might have been what Bill Trinan had, and he like got his own little promotion as well. But either way, he voices the nerdy scientist in Metroid Other Rim. So he does play a part in it. IQ translation. Oh yeah, because that's like the Nintendo system in China. Zelda Wind Waker. Oh yeah, he voices Salvatore. The sploosh. So, gotta remember, make the connections with it. My voice is being strange. Alright, I'm gonna do like a little side-by-side situation. So I can put it all together. Bam, 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 fun stuff. I saw my Mario Party Superstars background. Like, oh yeah, I can play more of that. I'm surprised I didn't play with cousins today that showed up. Yeah. A cousin that is kind of a mainstay in visiting here, a younger one, then a kind of middle brother. Because there are like 4 brothers and a sister. Alright, list of creatures in Metroid Dread. Just kind of look at enemies. Let's go through alphabetically. Armadigger. I think that's like the... Oh, Armadigger, what is that? Oh, it's the little kind of horned thing with kind of a little bit of metallic stuff that we can counter in Dyron. Okay. On to the next enemy. Outclassed. That's the robotic arm-having thing that we see in Caterus. Cool. Owltector, I'm sure it's like all robotic names. Chozo Robot. That's the big red exploding one. Nintendo Mercury Stream Entertainment are all cool. Droit d'auteur, tout droit réservé en français. O'Toole. Well, we see a little screen. That's just the tiny robot O'Toole, I believe. Alright, let's take a brief reprieve from enemy checking to be like, hey yo, I'm Sammy right here. No particularly crazy suit differences based on your clear time, but hey, just short of 8.5 hours, 8:24:36, and see you next mission. And us having cleared in hard mode, are we going to get certain achievement badges? Oh yeah, there's that with Metroid Other Rim, kind of the Ridley clone situation that gives Samus a little bit of PTSD, and people question the consistency of that with everything. You just think of Other M as like kind of an off day or so with Samus. Like, oh, I don't really want to be here, so she wasn't fully in her prime or something. Either way, hard mode, we got some stuff to look at. Conceptual. Lots of extras, so let's give them a little look as well. The gallery. Some stuff that carries over from regular beating as well. I see a little bit of Kraid. I see a little bit of quiet robiness. Okay. And then there's gonna be like more so for the ending and hard mode. Oh yeah, you probably do get more of that based on your clear time. In those terms of extras. Either way, gallery. Let's start with number 1. Like the starting of stuff with that kind of robot. Okay, well, I mean, an Emmy. Not that. I was thinking it was like that one enemy that's like the big red button looking thing. Kraid, of course, with a few things around, getting him all shackled up. And his belly button spikes that are all strange and weird. No space pirates around here. Aside from Kraid. Maybe used a little bit of his info to base things onto the experiment Z57. And imprisoning some more friendly, because they're supposed to be a bit more of a pacifist style group like the Doha, one could assume. But I assume they'll self-defense and all that. But kind of strange now, kind of shirtless they're looking. And one could assume that's Ravenbeak being like that. Alright. The more warrior style. And Scorpius Corpius. Habeas Corpus. Then it's like, yo, I'm a big bad dude. I'm a big bear dog thing. I'm a lion. Even though you're like more of a bird turkey, haha. Alright. Doing some investigation. Getting stuff figured out. Is that Quiet Rope? Or is it just, I don't know. Either way, it looks like the elite soldier. Cool. Number 9. Yep, a lot of enemies in Metroid times prior. Let's hide the UI here. We see our friend Adam in the corner. The human form of him. The little baby Metroid. The baby, as they call it. Let's go. Mother Brain and her true Super Metroid humanoid-ish form. Not just the sitting brain. Ravenbeak and Emmy. Some generic space pirate looking enemies. The Metroid Queen with the 4 eyes and Kraid. And of course, good old Ridley. That must be Quiet Rope that's off of that side there. Then Ravenbeak up in the corner. It's like almost the ultimate Metroid villain. He's kind of an equal for Samus. Like, I generally tend to prefer like the more big Eldritch-ish monsters instead of like a 1v1 shot. Kind of like Ganondorf and Twilight Princess and Ravenbeak here. Or, what's another example? I mean, wouldn't really want to spoil way too much stuff. Like, kind of the more hand-to-hand style thing instead of the hero versus the big monster like a Beast Ganon, you could say. Trying to make some comparisons with everything. Look at your ending rewards. The only one we get right here is, of course, the other M one with Ridley. You get various Metroid, probably based on your clear time. Of course, you don't really have to get 100%. Alright, what's the world record speed run? Alright, Metroid Dread, 100% world record speed run. See if it's on speedrun.com. Wow. Unrestricted. Let's do 100%. B-Dog with 2 hours 16, roughly, or 2:03 real time. Real time lower than in-game time? Okay. Just the time of it being counted or something. I don't know. Either way, that's quite impressive. For any percent, there's Oopla. Looks like a Francais player. 1 hour 20:56. Not bad. Gained over just a week ago. Not bad. Alright, go and clear out that because I want to look at more enemy-related stuff. In fact, I'm going to go over to my file 1 and just look at the stuff over there. I think things are slightly different based on how you look at it from here. That we know, you know it, you know it, you know it, you know it, you know it. So nothing really too different here. And maybe slightly different. Nah, it's all the same with the Chozo archives, of course. A little bit hinted of in the ending of Samus Returns, excuse me. Yeah, there's what I got there. Zero mission, which I guess is around the 12 to 13 hour point, roughly. The Metroid's kind of babyified, getting their energy. Alright. So you can kind of just look up the other appearances on your own. But for now, I'm going to go through all the enemies. Tools, like the little basic robot that flies around. Sharp, Chozo robot. Oh yeah, it's like the kind of turret BB-8 looking one that goes on the wall. Alright, or maybe it's the Saw Blade. Yeah, Sniper is probably the other one. Yeah, that's the little turret one. While the Saw Blade or Sharp makes sense. Bataloon, almost like Batwoon. That's the underwater creatures. that aren't really too crazy. Balloon, obviously, or bataloon is kind of like similar words for boat. Best word to take them out from a distance or small size. Damage on contact, obviously. Big Cran X, what the heck is that? Oh, it's kind of a volcano-ish enemy. That's all weird. That you see in Gathering. Like an upgrade onto Musby and Volcrin. Okay. The Blind Fly. I assume it's some type of fly or ply, based on other names. A variant of ply found in Verinia. Oh yeah, it's like those little shrimpy enemies that we love so much. Especially in that one room in the hotter part of Arteria that could lead to Catarus. Speaking of cats, we got Catarzilla, which is just the burrowing enemies. Like the ones that kind of bunch together. Okay. Central unit. Yeah, like you really need to look at that. The Mother Brain style thing that controls the enemies. Central unit cannon, which is just a tiny little cannons that shoot at you, obviously. Chozo Soldier, Chozo Zombie, which is its own little thing. Oh yeah, the Chozo Zombie is like the little tiny ones that are all kind of weird that you can just counter and easily kill. Mach and Chozo. That's what they have been. Corpius, the first scorpion individual with justice for all. No. Boss. Divo? Dyren? An enemy that dives? Oh, it's like the thing that spits out the little babies. Okay. Deer. Literally an enemy just called a deer. Oh, it's just like a Fauna 02. Just a regular deer, the sauropod creature that's not really an enemy. Kind of around Arteria and Gaverin. You can see close up. Yeah, I don't think there's really much of a save the animals type of situation for ZDR here. But yeah, let's look at Depththorn, which I guess is a water enemy. Yep, those enemies that shoot spikes when you're underwater. In fact, like the more electric style ones as well. Similar to Nailongs, which are the ones you see in Dyren that shoot out. It reminds me of like a Hollow Knight enemy. Dizzian, an enemy that makes you dizzy. It's just a little swarm of water. Looks like flies, but underwater. Those swarmy creatures, okay? Yeah, I not really like showing them. Dreadhead, haha. Dreadhead, what is it? It is, oh yeah, those flying, almost like alpha blogs or whatever, just blogs in Prime, but like red with the yellow greenish entrails that you see around, well, I guess the Dyren, mainly. Okay, Drogaga, the water boss, obviously. But what about Dropter? Propter, Dropter. As I do some audio checking. Propter. Let's get out here and let's look at the mission log just to show that we're done with it. You can look at the credits again. So, I only died one time to Ravenbeak, right? Yeah. So, really not too bad. Of course, kind of just have it ingrained in your mind how it works. Oh, yeah, it's like the Manta Ray kind of enemy. Okay. The flying one that you have to do dash melee against. Chozo Soldier, obviously. Emmy, Inki, that's the fiery things they have to shoot away. SQ, the mini-boss flying dude. An especially powerful Quetzzoa. Almost like Quetzalcoatl, but like just Quetzzoa. Such weird names these enemies have. Experiment Z57, number Z57, no. Fing in Full Might. Fing is the little swarming enemies that you see in Gaverin. Okay. Full Might. That is the, oh yeah, the little kind of explodey dudes that you see in Morph Ball tunnels that do a lot of damage. Gobbler. What kind of gobbling enemy could that be? Oh yeah, it's just the hatch blocking creatures that you see before bosses. That's what it's called. Gobbler. Goliath. Or Musby. Goliath is like the big creature that we shoot in the booty, and the one that becomes Golzuna. Alright. A variant of the Musby, which is the basic grub, or big fist grub. Juvenile Musbies. Golzuna, the boss. Gooplot. Very fun boss, Golzuna. Let's try to go back to the title screen, just so we know what game we're playing here. Gooplot. That is, yeah, the little eyeball goopy enemies that kill me a couple times and they kind of shoot out at you. Okay. Man, Going through all these enemies, Goo Shocker, just kind of a little variant that's electrified of them. Ground Shocker. Yeah, X Parasites tend to be like hybrid enemies. Ground Shocker, that's like a basic non-X fight enemies. Oh yeah, it's like the almost fish in Metroid style, kind of the more octopus flying thing that shots you around. We saw it around, I believe, Ferenia. Yep. Kraid, obviously. Clada and Creep. What's a Creep? With a K. Oh yeah, the little tiny enemies, but pretty much like the basic ones we saw that kind of just slither around the wall. Just saunter about. Clada, I skipped a couple things. Clada, oh yeah, it's like the very first enemy with like the crystals on their back. Okay. Ice Flea. Sounds pretty basic. The dudes that you encounter in icy areas. Kind of like Manta Ray-ish dude that I already forgot. One of those enemies. Infester. That's the kind of goopy butthole one that you see around Arteria and Cataris that kind of shoot the acid shots. Okay. What the heckathon? A heckathon is... Oh yeah, the hecatonchery, I guess. Like the thing that absorbs your energy that flies around in that one room of Gavarin. Okay, I'm just learning some enemy names here. 11:41. We still got time until midnight. Grub. That's the basic thing. Yeah, it's just like the grub of the Musby variants. Big Cran X. As we have seen. Okay. Fester. Musby, we already got that. Nail Long, that's like the Dyron enemies. Nail Loger. Like, yeah, kind of the hybrid of X Parasites and Nail Long and the acid spitting Slaga. What about Salga? Plant Eater, which I assume is just the thing, which is hardly even enemies anyway, like the little things you see in the background of Gavarin, the red tips, carnivorous plant species. Squelching noises, yeah. No, yeah, devouring a deer when you first enter. Gotta pay attention to a lot more stuff in the background while focusing too much on the game. Obviously, you see like some enemies kind of hit themselves around. Quick Shocker. Kind of a thing. Oh yeah, like a Ground Shocker and Quetzua. Like almost the SQ situation. Keep on thinking it's like Ice Q, like the Pokemon. Bing, bong, and all that stuff. Ravenbeak, I wonder who that is. And Ravenbeak X, that's the one that's kind of fused with Kraid. Not even kind of. It appears as the final boss of Metroid Dread. You just gotta charge your shot early up enough, and just keep up the damage enough to get it done. The final enemy is essentially a pretty basic one. Just while you're moving around. Red Enki is like a swarming aquatic creatures you see in Barinia. Very cool, I remember calling them, because they're like all kind of phosphorescent and bioluminescent. Rinka. Rinka. Which is, I guess, a regular thing. Yeah, it's just the little rings that stuff gets shot around. Not just the mother brain thing, but also the central units. Robot Chozo Soldier, the more dark looking ones. Rock Diver. Kind of similar gliding bat creatures. Oh yeah, the ones that just shoot down, they can kind of keep farming on a little bit. Alright. Redomathon X. Which is a mutant of Rototook and Obsidiomython. Oh yeah, it's the fire shooting looking dudes that you see around the area. I keep seeing stuff that's like kind of hard to tell. You don't really see it, like almost looks like the appearance for suits, like the various suit, where it's like got the X around a thing. Almost like an atom, which I guess is kind of more so the thing. Neutrons and all that. You know? The building blocks of everything everywhere. Rototook. It's the kind of basic ones that don't really spit fire. I see around Barinia. Oh, the ones that kind of suck you in. That's the idea with them. Sabotage the Sabotoru. Slug-like creature that you see. Yeah. The one that kind of... Is that the one that goes up against the wall? Or is it just one that goes around? Near a store and then they block it. Yeah, you can iceify them, then kick them away. It's the ones that like to use the ice missile on, and then break him with the melee counter. Sakai, kind of sounding Japanese around here, just a different form of Dreadhead. Underwater variant that you see in Barinia. Yeah. It's like the ones that almost look like the alpha blogs that you see in the background, but still the other stuff. Squawk! Squawk! The little grubby enemies you see. Okay. It's like the Bazon grubs and all that. Scourge, the hedgehog. Except not that. Oh yeah, it's the Venus flytrap looking things you can counter kind of awkwardly in Gaverin. Shaker knot. Almost like digger knot that you see in Samus Returns. Shaker knot, yeah, it's the big punchy robot that I was thinking like the one with the red button. Cool. I'm learning enemy names, even though I'm probably not going to remember them too well. Sharp Paw, which is just a Dropter type of variant, the green one. In Dyren, Barinia, and Hanubia. Shelmet, that's almost a Pokemon name, just with an I instead of the extra E. I thought I was hearing a train, it's like I don't have that open. But it's just the music. Kind of an equivalent of the mollusk creature that you can kind of see around Cataris and Barinia. Does not change their appearance when they're infected by the X-Parasite. Slaga, big Slaga, as I've already kind of looked at. It's the baby spitter. Stegosaurus. I'm a Stegosaurus. Melee counter, beam shots. Cool. Slittle. Slidle. Those are, I guess, kind of swarm. Oh yeah, the ones you see in the morph ball tunnels, those burrowing creatures that you kind of gotta get going together. Like the green glowflies in Samus Returns, apparently. Spit Clock. Cloaking them around. I guess like an icy variant. Yeah, of like the acidic enemies that burrow around. That you see in Arteria. Spittail. I'm just learning all these enemy names, getting close to the end. Obviously getting through all the S. Spittail is like the acidic enemies you see around Barinia. Excuse me. Keep on thinking that's a train making noise. I can get this done before midnight. See, we're already done with the game. I've said my piece. It's a great game. Metroid deserves to thrive. Sunap. Creature in Arteria. Kind of like the sucking things are just like on top of the roof. That doesn't do suction. Takumaka. That is the icy looking thing. Like an icy Clyda and Armadigger. Okay, Vulcrin, which is kind of the volcanic enemy, just a smaller one. Can be annoying, because they're like up against the wall and you gotta avoid all the little fireballs they shoot. Reminds me of things in Hollow Knight. Ice Parasite, no idea what that is, so I'm not gonna bother trying to learn. Hahaha. Yampa, almost like Yamper. It's the jumping spiders of insanity that get even crazier. Yamplot X, which I guess is the purple spider version. And I assume correctly. Just the color scheme kind of reminds me of Samus Returns on them. And then the final thing, Yojimbi, which I assume, yeah, it's the swarming things you see around Farinia and Hanubia. Almost at the end of the game too. Like you gotta hyper beam and go crazy with a little swarm near the end. Mechanical butterfly-like creature. Where the heck was that? Don't really see it too well. It's like in its own little spot. Swarming over a destroyed central unit. Okay, makes sense. Kind of reminds me of the things you see in Hollow Knight. Might have made a reference to that. Small bugs that you see in various spots, and they scurry across a large tank. Yeah, just like almost like scarabs in the Prime games, at least Prime 1. Now, let's give a little look on the Ridley situation for this game, because, hey, look, a Metroid game without Ridley being a major fight. Like 90% of them. Just control F the word dread. Huh. There's no mention or trace of Ridley in Metroid Dread itself, but he appears in some of the unlockable endings, so in the second phase of the final boss fight, as I'm utilizing a similar moveset to Ridley. Yeah, the flying and shooting around and all that, and the dive attack, which is kind of like his side B in whatchamacallit, Smash Ultimate. I had to think about that one. So maybe it's not what I thought, where you see like little bits of a skeleton throughout the game. I was kind of on the lookout, but not really. I was like kind of focusing on the whole completion aspect of everything. No drop frames, and we're approaching the hour 50 point. We had fun in the game. Might even just open up the game and get into it. It wasn't really counting up a little bit at the end, just like what we currently are at. I thought it was updated to be that way. I just play around for a minute. Try not to die to any enemies though, because don't want to change the death count from what it was at the 83 situation we have all that up there. But yeah, what should I talk about in regards to Metroid stuff? Obviously, we finished Dread here. I could always stream and LP it another time. Here we are on Itoresh. That's what it is. Okay. So yeah, you already know we got the 100%. Got all the enemies and Emmys taken down. Like I'm trying to say, got all the Emmys. It's like I'm saying enemies, but like that's what we do best at NME. Got to get it with a money back guarantee and all that. Shoot that forward. Yeah, recrouch. Oh come on, didn't re-up it. Had a brief chance. Let's see if we can not sequence break, but shine spark through that. If I can actually get it going. Keep it re-upped. Crouch it, and okay, I can't shine spark through that. Obviously, you just have to power bomb. One for good measure. And of course, it's like a big old reveal thing. You disappoint me. Wait a little bit. My daughter. Ha ha ha. I wonder if it hits better in Japanese, even. If it even does matter, because he's just speaking his own little language. And says, Metroid. Essentially. Kind of feels like there should be more here at Itoresh, but it's just like a big build-up. Even though it's like Skytown with the sunny look and everything. See? You just gotta like play through the game a little slowly and enjoy the backgrounds of everything. Like see all the hinting, like with a thing about a semi-failed experiment Z57, but then it got kind of finalized from before. And of course there's always plenty of sequence breaks I can do. I only did a little bit with Kraid with the bomb, even if I kind of messed it up and didn't really fully understand that you have to actually bomb him instead of just morph balling into him. Which I guess you could do anyway. There's also something you can do with Flash Shift, because you can just completely mess with the dude in that way. Hey look, there's that. Kind of looks like something in Amnesia Rebirth, or Bathyspheres in various games that have them. Alright, I'm just gonna close out there. We've had our fun with Metroid Dread. So other Metroid stuff. I kind of been wanting to do a Metroid Prime randomizer. Could just play that on my own, probably not stream it. AM2R, I might do that. Maybe even as like a New Year thing, just like regular Metroid 2. But there's also Samus Returns, the official remake. That's a little bit different in some way. But AM2R is very groovy, I'd say. And a very big expansion upon regular Metroid 2. A lot more faithful kind of feels than Metroid Samus Returns. There's Among Us, I could always stream that. All the online stuff, like Mario Party Superstars. I've kind of been getting a hankering for doing a Mario Odyssey run. This kind of came to mind. But of course, I kind of do want to finish 3D Land as well. Just gotta like kind of replay a little bit of stuff as Luigi. I don't know, I'm gonna try to think how to do that. Obviously, I'm a little bit later in the game where it's a little bit more difficult, but it's not like the learning curve is too bad for that game. Like, yeah, you might not play a game for a while, then you pick it back up, and it takes a little bit to reacquaint, and then you get it down pat. This is pretty much how it's going to be with me whenever I load back up on Hollow Knight. Psychonauts 2 is not really too hard to deal with. A lot of stuff on my own time. Oh yeah, Psychonauts 1, I might do a run of that on stream. Everything is like mainly on stream instead of on LP, but I still do have the interest in doing LPs. Don't want to completely step away from them because I like to have like structural editing and everything. Because like a couple weeks ago, or even, well, I mean, a little bit before North Carolina, I tried to load up Pikmin 3 Deluxe, and I wanted to practice a little bit and then try to record, but like, wasn't fully in the mood to play. There are like Christmas themed levels, and I would like to try to get them unlocked in the mission modes and everything, and obviously to get someone for 2-player on things like Bingo Battle or just regular stuff for everything. Deltarune, Undertale. I don't really need to really revisit Undertale way too much. I mean, it's kind of awkward how I handled the ending of the Genocide run back in the LP time of it, back in 2017 is when I did that. Didn't even really get a proper date of when I did that, because there was like, I did that certain final boss fight, so to speak, in the Genocide run. Then in the video, it's like, wait a second, I accidentally cut out too much stuff, so I had to like re-edit the video. I don't even know if there might have been a little bit of re-recording associated. And also, there's that. I could do Deltarune, haven't even played Chapter 2, but I might do a replay of Chapter 1 and then into Chapter 2 on my own and maybe stream that. Or even do LP, you never know. Sonic Adventure DX, it exists. I'd like to get it done whenever. Because there's a little bit of replaying I have to do. Of course, I can just replay that on my own. Just like replay through Sonic and Tails and then pick back up on Knuckles. Maybe like do a streaming of all the other 100% associated stuff with that, because I could just like get through the story mode on there and maybe just stream all the extra stuff like mission mode and time trials and the weird little mission associated things that involve like overworld stuff or just doing weird actions. The Tale of Burning Hill and all that. I would like to expand my video game horizons, like play a little bit more Sonic than I do play, or a little bit more Kirby, as I've done. Could have done the LP with Ian of Superstar Ultra, but it didn't really come to fruition. Like, we have a completed first episode. Maybe I could release that as like a lost episode. I don't know. Might give it a rewatch, make sure it's not too weird. It's not even that long. It's like 18 minutes, if even that, around that point. But I don't really want to get too stun-lucky with all this talking about random stuff. There will be more streams. There will be more LP videos when I get the proper sit-down time for that. And there's going to be so much fun stuff in the future. Could be dressing up for Christmas time and all that. Whatever happens, it will happen. This could be a very high possibility of the game I was hovering over for a while, Mario Odyssey. We'll just have to see things as they come around. Obviously, Zelda stuff. More fun in Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I was thinking I could do a stream for my stream round of Brilliant Diamond. I'm not very far in Shining Pearl. I'm kind of coming up like halfway between Gym 1 and 2. I could just say Floroma Town, that's where I am. The Valley Wind works. Alright, anyway, enough talking. We've got 3 minutes, 2 minutes now until midnight. There will be a future. Thank you for watching my run here of Metroid Dread. Hard mode is indeed pretty hard, but I'm sure I could probably do better if I were to do another run my own time, or just keep on building up my chops and having fun doing certain sequence breaks to get your time down as good as possible, because that's how Metroidvanias work. Try to get better times in all the interconnected worlds. And with all that, I'll see you with whatever comes next in this great grand adventure of everything. No family time with Ravenbeak talking politics and everything. Strong disagreements in the world here on Thanksgiving. But yeah, until next time in the future, whatever and whenever, do not toast yourself and remember, you do not disappoint me, my daughter and or son and or non-binary pal of any different creed all around ever. You are quite loved. Never forget that. Getting cheesy all of a sudden. But yeah. See you guys with what comes next. Enough talking.